Hello guys. So in this series, we are covering Python full course, and in this video we'll be covering statements, syntax, and introduction to loops. But before that, let me just remind you that uh, to follow along this course, full course, or a specific topic in this course, you need to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification to get the latest update. Also, you can subscribe to the channel and move to a particular topic that you want to know in Python. So for that, you need to subscribe to the channel, and for that you need to subscribe to the channel and like this video, or and comment your doubt in the comment section. So let us just start with today's topic. So just So for the new visitors or those who are just visiting a particular topic in this full Python course, this is Google Colab. It makes it really easy to get started with Python, and you just need to go to Google and write Google Colab. You will hit it across this page after logging in through your Gmail account. So you can just go in file and hit the new notebook. For me, I'm opening a new notebook only, so you can also open a new notebook. So let's start by importing our libraries. Importing libraries, we'll import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. These are for numerical analysis. Then in today's we are covering statements, syntax, and introduction to loops. So for that, we have already covered. For those, I'm just repeating this, that in Python we have modules, then we have statements, then we have expression, and then we have object type. So module is nothing but a bunch of code. Then in a bunch of code we have few statement that has a particular state. Then we have in a particular statement has a particular syntax, and then we have expressions like x is equal to 1. So we are so this is an expression, and here 1 is an integer, is an object type. So after in a further expression, like x is equal to 1 is an expression, so 1 is an object type, x is a variable. Then number of these expression become a particular statement, like an if statement. An if statement said if x is equal to 1, then for so this is a particular statement. Like, so in this we have like assignment, call with operation, then print, then if else statement, then for or else, a loop statement, while, then we have break, continue, define, return, yield. So these are all. Import is a statement. Like, if you take a statement like uh, import pandas as pd, so this is also a statement. So this is all about statement. These are particular index. So like in C++, if you remember, like we have those who have gone through, is that if x is greater than y, okay, then we use these brackets, then x equal to 1. So this is a particular if statement. And see how we write in C++, then y equal to z. So this is a lot look cluttered. In Whereas in Python, like if you see an if statement is just by writing a one line, that if x is greater than y, colon, x equal to 1, or we can write it in next line, and y equal to 2. So above is a C++. You can see it is a lot cluttered, and this is how we write in Python. This is so let us just quickly move. So this is just a few bunch of statements in syntax, and so next we'll move ahead with the loop. So the basic idea is we'll go through a bunch of loops, and from that only you will able to understand like what how our different statement and syntax are. It will serve as an introduction to loop as well as an understanding of statements and their syntax. So we'll cover like if we cover this while loop. So while loop have this particular syntax, like if true, then we'll reply input, enter text. Okay, then if reply equal to stop, break, then print reply dot. If we run this code, so we need to write, suppose I write reply. So if we write stop, so then the code is stopped. This is a basic like statement while statement. It contains if statement, then it contains expression like reply is equal to input, then a particular input, and it has some objects like reply dot upper. So this is like one of, and then in this we can also have some maths, like if I write while true, I'll write reply input, enter text. If reply equal to stop, break, print int reply to the power 2, print by. So if I run this, so if I write 2, it will give us 4. If I write stop, then it will give us, then the code will stop. But now, like if in the above code I enter a particular string, then it won't be able to handle it. So if I introduce that also in this particular loop, if true, okay, reply again an input, enter text. If reply equal to stop, let me use these colon only here. These then break, if not reply is digit, print pad into 8, else print int reply to the power 2 and print by. If I run this, now if I enter 2, it will give me power 2, but if I enter girl, which is a string, it is saying bad because it is taking only it will give us the power of a digit of an integer only. Otherwise, if I write stop, the program will stop. But what about like some error? Like this is an error bad when we printed a statement bad, that is an error. So we can also do this by using a try or except method. Uh, so let's learn also, that is in introduction, like try and except method. Okay, so this has already covered like some of the statement syntax and introduction to loops, but we also, but this is an error, like when we are trying to print the power of a particular digit and somebody writes an input as a string, that would throw an error if we don't include this reply is digit. But there is another method to handle that error, which is try and accept. So this is known as handling error with try statement. So let's write this. We'll use while true. Please enter integer value only. So that's how like we can print an error. Here one interesting point you want to know is reply else is not with if but with try. Like introduce num here, num int reply except this in this case of error, else num is to the power of 2. So else is with try, not with if. Let's run this code. So if I enter some text like ring, it will say error, please enter integer value only. Or if I write 4, it'll print 16. And if I print stop, then the code will stop. Otherwise, it will continuously running because while is always true. So so that is a that video covers like statement syntax and introduction to loops, and we also learn try and accept method, how that is handling error with try statements. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, like this video and comment your doubt in the comment section to follow along. Also in the description you can find other topics of Python, and if you go through this complete Python course, then you can easily master Python with us. So thank you. everyone.